So it turns out if I'm not trying to vlog every day or like vlog weekly, I just kind of like forget that making content is a thing that I need to do. So yeah, sorry, my schedule was a little disrupted last week. I put up a vlog and that's it. And full disclosure, the next couple of weeks are probably going to be a little touch and go with my videos too. Not that I think anybody is out there like waiting for me to put up a video. So yeah, just bear with me. But for now, I'm going to do my December TBR. It's December 1st today, and hopefully I will get this filmed and edited and uploaded today, so it will make sense. And I can just be like, yeah, I totally was just waiting for it to be December to put up my December TBR. So this is a December TBR / all the books I want to finish before 2020, because I've started a lot of books recently and I just haven't followed through. Like, I've had very bad like book ADD lately. I've just been like starting a bunch of things and not finishing them. So this is the month. This is the month to finish anything I really want to finish before the end of the year. So yeah. Also, pardon my appearance. Like, again, not that anyone probably cares that much, but this is the only time I had to film this video, and I had gone to, I went to the gym, so I'm kind of in, like, gym gear and, like, with dirty hair and stuff, so sorry about that. Let's just get into the video. So I have a stack here, and I'm just going to go through. A lot of them, if you've ever seen any of my videos, are probably just going to be boring for you, so feel free to skip this video. So I have my Kindle here to remind me to talk about The Dating Charade. I'm a bad booktuber. I didn't look it up. I don't remember who wrote it, but it's a book I got from NetGalley. It comes out on December 23rd, I believe, so I want to get it read before that. It is, oh, what is it about? Something about a man and a woman, and they pretend to date, and then they both somehow end up guardians of 3 kids, so then they have 6 kids between them while they're trying to date or something. Or like fake date. I'm not really sure. I got it a long time ago, so I'm not really sure what it's about. I think it's something like that. And I am looking forward to reading it. I was just kind of trying to put it off until closer to the release date. So yeah, that's something that I want to get to this month. And also, while I am holding up my Kindle representative here, I also need to finish The Runaway by Holly Overton. I am officially halfway through it, and things are happening. So the plot of that is, we have a girl. She is living with a foster mother who's trying to adopt her. She's a psychologist, the mother is a psychologist for the LAPD. The girl was living on the streets. She met a guy who was also living on the streets, and they decide to run away. And things happen. So that's that. I really want to finish that because that is another NetGalley book that has already been released like months ago. So I really need to get on that. I'm not doing so well with the whole NetGalley thing. Okay, so the next one, another familiar face, is Gardens of the Moon by Steven Erikson. This is the first book in the Malazan or Malazan. I guess he pronounces it Malazan. I saw an interview. Everyone else seems to pronounce it Malazan. So whatever. And this is the first book in a series. It's very long. It's dense epic fantasy. I got about 200 pages in during like a read-along, and then I fell behind, and then I just kind of put it off. I do want to continue. Like, I want to see... It's not a series that's like super widely talked about, but the people that love it seem to like really love it. So I do want to give it a fair shot. So I want to continue on with it. So that's that. I am on page 133 of A Storm of Swords by George R.R. Martin. I have the audiobook of this, and I think that might be the way to go. I think to finish this off, I'm going to be doing like a combination of reading and the audiobook, but it might be predominantly audiobook. I did read the first 2 physically, and I read what I have read of this one physically, but I think I might give the audiobook a shot just because I do want to continue on in this series, and I've just been stagnant, like stalled on this book for so long that I think the audiobook is the way to go. So I'm going to try to make some more progress in this. Okay, the next one is something that I wasn't really enjoying, but I wasn't hating. It was just very slow. So I kind of, like, it got put on the back burner unintentionally. I just kind of stopped reading it. And that is A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness. I started this in October around like the Halloween time. And I do want to continue it. I got a decent amount into it, maybe like 150 pages. And I do want to continue it. I want to finish it. I have the other 2 books. They were gifts from a coworker. And yeah, so I just want to continue on in this. I got 60 pages into Dead Witch Walking again in October, and then I just kind of put it down. I wasn't like an intentional DNF. I just started picking up other things. So I do want to finish this. This was a book that my husband gave me to read, and that alone, I'm just like, I really want to read it. He wanted me to read it, so I want to read it. And again, it was sorry about that. I don't know if everything about the video just changed, but my oven timer went off, so I had to go check on my chicken. Trying to multitask here. So my husband gave me this. I do want to finish it. It was an unintentional DNF. I just kind of put it down and started reading other things. And yeah, so I do want to continue on with this. It wasn't necessarily an unintentional DNF, but it also wasn't really a DNF. I want to read it. I am still very interested in it, but the audiobook is narrated by the author, and I just, like, I want to hear her voice. And the wait list at my library is super long. I think I was number like 358 or something when I started. I put it on hold in July, and I'm still waiting, and I'm still only like 127. So it's going to be a while before I get the audiobook. But that is Becoming by Michelle Obama. I haven't forgotten about this. I haven't talked about it the past couple of months. That's why. And quite frankly, I'm getting kind of tired of waiting for the audiobook, so I might continue reading it physically. And then just, if I get the audiobook, I get it. And if I don't, I don't. Because I feel like I said, I'm still number like 100 something. They have 33 copies in my library network, but I think it's going to be a while. So I might try to physically read this again. And like I said, it's not because I wasn't enjoying it. It's not because I didn't want to read it. It's because I thought it would be interesting to hear her voice. It's always something I love is, like, I love when authors narrate their own audiobooks, especially if it's like a memoir or something, because you kind of get, it adds like a level of understanding to the story to hear it told in their own voice. Like when you're just kind of reading pages, like words on a page, it's like, oh, the plan, blah, 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 blah. You're like, oh yeah, whatever. But when you hear their tone while they're reading it, it just adds something completely different to the book, and I really appreciate that. So I was really waiting for the audiobook of this, but it might just be too long of a wait. It's already been like, what, 6 months almost. So there's that. Okay, and then the last book that I have specifically is not one that I've started yet, but it is, I believe, oh shoot, there was another one. There was another one, but this TBR is already out of control. So, okay. So this is one of the only books left on my, like, from my 5-star predictions video. And I'm really excited to read it. And I've obviously been putting it off because I've been starting 50 million other things. But I do have Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. I really want to read this. It's on my 5-star predictions list. And yeah, I just want to get to it. It takes place in the same world as the Remnant Chronicles. And that was like a 5-star series for me. So I really am very excited to read this. It follows different characters, but it's in the same world. So I think I'm really going to like this. I really want to read it. I don't know if I'm going to get to it because this pile is huge, but you know. Something I've already started that I completely forgot about until right now is Republic of Thieves by Scott Lynch, the 3rd book in the Gentleman Bastard series. I'm already... Today's December 1st. I'm already 72% through it. So I'm already like almost done with it. But I do want to put it on this list because I'm going to be finishing it in December. Illuminae. I forgot to grab that one. That was, I think that was the last book on my 5-star predictions that I haven't read yet. So also Illuminae. So then the last thing that I want to talk about in this video is already getting longer than I thought it would be. I really thought it would be like, okay, here's my December TBR. I'm just going to finish all the books that I haven't read yet, and it was going to be 2 minutes long. It's already 13 minutes unedited, so we'll just be quick about this. The last thing that I want to read in December is all the Christmas romances, because, so there's 2 things that I really like seasonally. That's 4. There's 2 things that I really like at the end of the year. Cozy mysteries and Christmas romances. Those are like my 2 favorite things about the last 3 months of the year are cozy mysteries and Christmas romances. I love them. I have a bunch of them on my Kindle. I'm not going to name any off specifically because honestly, I really don't know what I have, but I have a bunch of them ready to go and I just want to read all of them. So that's it for my December TBR. It's a big one. It's a bunch of books everybody's already seen if you've ever seen any of my videos before. But yeah, December is just going to be a month for finishing off things that I started this year and starting 2020 fresh. New year, new decade, new books. That's the plan. I don't know if I'm going to vlog this week or if I'm just going to do videos because I do want to do some of the end of the year stats videos, but we'll see. Oh, also, I know I said I have a lot of Christmas romances already, but if you have like a favorite Christmas romance that you want to recommend to me, leave me a comment and let me know. I will see you in the next one. Bye.